Can we scam everybody out of hundreds of dollars? Like the like button, smash the smash button, and I have the perfect plan to scam people. So last episode we built towards the very end this trading rocket, and we can buy some interesting stuff, some interesting spacesuits, some multipliers, some new fountains or cubicles or projectors or lots of shit. But we can only make money by selling them stuff like this. And everything here is somewhat intense. Like this super alloy rod, it takes so many resources. It only gives us 6. 6 from iridium, which is kind of generous, but like we can find it iridium easily, but it's still quite a bit of effort. The rocket, I mean, it takes 13. It gives us 13, but it takes so many steps in the process. But here's one thing that does not take much: high quality food. 7 tokens, and all you need is a piece of honey. I actually just harvested this before recording it already back here. I believe, what is it, 160 seconds? So every 3 minutes, well, almost every 3 minutes, you get like a piece of honey, and it takes some beans. That's it. That's all you need. 2 ingredients per high quality food. Do we even need more food? Not really. I can grow some bean. You know, I'm gonna harvest these and put them here, so I just have them extra. You know what? Actually, one more honey. There we go. Like, we can just easily make this. Gives us a reason to care about the beans I'm growing, because I leave them just there grown all the time. And there we go. This is how we do it. We put it here. Automatically launches when the inventory is full. Maybe we can wait, but do I need to pay if I just launch it? 35. It looks like we don't really have to pay. We just kind of like can select items on rockets, a value. Yeah, I think we're just fine. We can just send it out. And this is how we will scam them out of hundreds. Because are we gonna stop there? Absolutely not. We're going to make sure we can have as many bees as possible, as many of these honeys generating honey. We're also gonna make a nice farm full of full of bean farm, and we're gonna become millionaires. That's the plan, at least. But right now we are working towards a breathable atmosphere. We have some cool stuff here. Teleporters are on the horizon, but the main thing is growing like tree seeds, plant seeds, butterfly larva, butterfly farm. That's exciting. I'm looking forward to that one. But for the main part, we just gotta grow these bees, and we only can do it with a common larva, mutagen, and fertilizers. Now, mutagen and fertilizers are kinda okay to come by, but uncommon larva are a little bit harder. So what better way than to explore the world? In fact, we have quite a bit to explore. All right, we have some food, we have water. Actually, I found a way to drink water. Okay, common. No, we're just gonna pick. Well, hold on. Who are you? You're uncommon. Perfect. We're gonna be going rare. Sure, I'll take the rare. We're mostly looking for the uncommon. Oh my god, look how many there are. I was going to leave rare. Okay. Oh, you know what? Actually, I believe we have something that tells us where to find different kinds of larvae. Is that rare larva? I think it might be. Let me double check in my inventory. Rare has this like little orange thing. Uncommon. Oh, we need uncommon larva. Right. So we can look for these little pale orange ones on the map, and they are right here, right by the beautiful ice plains. This used to be the ice plains. So you know what? Let's do it. Let's go to the ice plains. Let's collect some cool stuff, and that's gonna be perfect for us. Also, oh no, we're thirsty. What will I do? Turns out I don't have to dip myself in the water. I just gotta get close, and that's how you drink. Also, I should bring some food. I might be a little bit hungry. A tier 2 tree spreader? That sounds nice. What does it take to build? Alright, so compared to a tier 1. Oh, we just cannot compare it to a tier 1 because the tier 1's gone? I think it is. Alright, but this does 2,000 oxygen and 175 plants. That's quite a bit. Tree bark zeolite, it's not the cheapest thing, but we can look into it. But yeah, let me grab some food. You know what? I might make some tier 2 food growers actually, since we now have a good use for it. Super alloy, fertilizer, and water bottle. Something tells me that if I dismantle this, I'll take super alloy. Okay, we do not get super alloy, but we did just come back from a beautiful super alloy run. And it said tier 1 fertilizer. Should not be hard to find. Damn, we only have tier 2 fertilizers. Algae, sulfur, and eggplants. Is it actually tier 1? Yeah. So let's get some eggplants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That seems like a good number. We need how much of each? Oh, we need 2 eggplants. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sulfur. We are set for at least 2. I believe we're out of both algae and eggplants. Well, we can get more eggplants upstairs, but algae's out, so we'll collect that on the way. We will collect that on the way. The super alloy can go back where it was, and main storage locker. The water, not that useful anymore, I guess. Well, it is still quite useful for recipes. Just because we don't have to drink anymore doesn't mean we don't need water. And bean seeds. Yes, I'll put the bean seeds right away. So we can compare the growth now of each one. I forgot the super alloys. I thought we didn't need it. My bad, my bad. Alright. They are the same size. 29 energy compared to 15. Growth speed 1.1, 0.6. So they're basically twice as fast. That's nice. So let's put you. Let's put you. You start at 30% like always. That's cool. Anyway, we can dump the rest over here. These two. And the larvas, we have a place for the larvas. So let's put it there. I think it's this one. Yeah, here it is. How do I do the bee again? Mutagen, fertilizers. You know what? We're gonna be right back for this stuff, but I want to explore. So that's what we're gonna do. I don't need that. I don't really need squash. Fine, I'll bring some squash just in case. But let's go to the yellow place, which is code 3. I think we can actually go through back here. Like, where are we? We're here. Can I cut through here? I can. So I just have to do a quick turn. So let's do that. Look at these lovely trees. They're starting to grow. Oh, wow. I didn't expect it to have a collision. My bad. That's on me. But yeah. Oh, we're hungry. This car has some new power. And it's very unstable. Because it trips over tiny rocks. But that's okay. We're heading towards code 3. And this is looking lovely. Look at this little riverside. Not really an established river, so maybe with some erosion and time we'll get a more proper river, but for the time being it's doing okay. It's lovely. A nice waterfall from the ice melting, and we found the little rocket ship. I don't think I've come across before. Yeah, definitely nah. Look at this. Osmium plant multipliers, more money. Let's get the money. And let's get that. Alright, osmium rods. I don't think we can even craft those if we wanted to, as of now. So what? That's cool. Anything I can find? Oh, excuse me? What does it say? Drink? Oh, it's for the water. Okay, yeah, sure. Common larva, we don't need you. Can I get inside by any chance? Like, do you do anything? I can destroy, I can break down. No, but there's a message. In the year 34, so about a decade ago, there's a normal number of ships that had disappeared in this prime sector where we are. Go there and find out what you can. Investigate the sector, discover why some ships seem to vanish. Find and report presence of any hostile life. Identify any crashed ships and report them to their respective corporations. Record the whereabouts of all mech merchandise found. Interesting. So it doesn't seem to be an accident that ships have been crashing here and people have little to no success finding it. That's cool. Oh, look at this. We got butterflies. Oh my god. Isn't that cool? Oh, I gotta get up there. How am I gonna get up there? Maybe we gotta turn around right here. Wait, was that a chest? It is a chest. Some good stuff. Saves me from having to craft what did you call it? Some fertilizer. So I like that. Am I stuck? Am I really stuck over here? Ooh, is this a cave? It's looking like a cave. Oh, this is an osmium cave. Yo, what have we found here? Nice. Sulfur, always welcome. You are an uncommon larva, more for the bee farm, more sulfur. It's funny how common larva, we don't need that. It's kind of cool how like now inside of the water we spend 1.9 oxygen, but outside of the water we are almost like not consuming anything. Let me show you. 1.9, 1.2. We're like doing very well. Okay, this is a very cool farm. Like not a farm, but like a spot to be at. Is there any exits? Yes, there is like a little section out here. That's nice. Where is this? Oh, this is sand. So this cannot be far from home. Where the hell are we? Where are we? Terra tokens gained. Oh, the ship has reached us back. I guess it's landed back. So this is our house. Okay, so we have a little house around here now. Okay, so this used to be all desert, and now the desert's starting to, I don't know, get some cool shit. What I could do is try to build a car depot so I can vehicle station. So 3 aluminum and we could do it. Do we even have 3 aluminum to spare? That I could just like pop in and build a car so I can teleport the car here? That would be nice, but I don't know if we have that kind of resources. We don't even have like anything in here. So good to know. Let's just put a quick storage. I guess I'll dump most things in here. And I'll look for the 3 aluminum. Aluminum is easy to come by on chests, but we really haven't come across it in the wild like this. But maybe behind this waterfall there's something interesting. Oh, we still got ice. And we found some aluminum. Fantastic. Okay. New sections are being generous to us. They're giving us free resources. Like resources that we normally would not find easily. Oh, what's over here? Nice. So, alright. Looks like we found the perfect spot to get the missing resources. And now we can like teleport the car back. That's essentially the plan I had. So let's go here. Oh my god, I almost fell. Where's my house? It's close here. It's yellow. Code 3. Yes, sir. You know what? I'll put it right here. This seems like a little bit more of an accessible spot to go to the plains and stuff. So let's put it. Where are you? Oh, right. The super alloy and the iridium are in the house. How could I forget? Ooh, what's it here? Ooh, later in a second. We'll get it in a second. The main reason why we need the car is because I need to have somewhere to put the stuff. So the car serves that useful purpose of having tons of storage. I think this is a good place. Yeah, this looks like a good place. Perfect. And give me my car, sir. 1 second. There we go. Car is here. Oh, look at the space. We can store so much stuff. Yes, please. Let's grab everything in that chest. If I find it again, it wasn't like the most essential chest, but it was cool. Yeah, no, there's some nice stuff. No need to disparage it. And some of this stuff, and down let's put it in the car. 1.2 oxygen a second. Look how slowly it depletes. I don't think I've been in the car and I don't. Oh, you know what? I've been in the house. That was giving me plenty of oxygen regeneration. So okay, maybe I was talking out of my ass for a little bit. But all right, let's go to quartz 6 because I believe at quartz 6. Okay, that's a possible issue with the location we chose, but in quartz 6, I believe we have the beautiful farms, the beautiful caves, the rainbow caves. Yes, with tons of quartz. Damn, man. Also tons of plants. All right, please stop falling. Look at these beautiful flowers. Gorgeous stuff. I'm a little bit thirsty. And I'm a little bit hungry. Nice. And now we go up here and we look for resources. No, there's no resources. How do I get the more quartzes? All right, there's more quartzes here. Is this a very finite resource? Is that actually the case that this quartz, these cool quartzes are a finite resource and I will not be having an easy time finding them? Yo, this is kind of cool. Solar quartz. I think I haven't come across this one before. It looks amazing. Oh yeah, this looks crazy. This looks nice. But alright, there's some meteors dropping. Maybe they're gonna drop quartz. If there's one thing I learned about this game is that most resources are renewable. Like eventually the game gives you a way to have renewable resources. So I'm hoping that it will do it for the quartz as well, but I'm a little bit worried. Now let's explore around. Let's see if we can find something. Alright, pink. I believe we already been into pink. There's green. Okay, we're back here, so let's try go back inside. Yellow, blue, pink. Somewhere's green. Somewhere we have green. More blue down here. Okay. And is this the same? It's the same Blazor quartz. Okay, good to know. Blazor quartz seems to be somewhat more available than other kinds of quartz. What about the green one? Where the hell am I going? Perfect, we found purple quartz. Magnet. I wasn't rating. It looks like we have a little bit because this cave looks empty. So I probably mined already. Oh, and some Blazor pulsar quartz. I believe the first type of quartz I found, if I'm correct. Mainly because it's, you know, that cave has it right in the front. Oh, and this looks beautiful. Alright, so this is also an entrance to those caves. If I ever need to come here with a car, don't know my way around, that's a perfect entrance. Okay, so this is all cool. This is a lovely place. I'm just exploring, getting an idea. What do we have here? The solar quartz. I believe this is where the solar quartz is. No, wait, this looks green. This looks very green. Quasar quartz, yeah. Perfect. And it's raining, okay. So one thing to keep in mind if you're ever out in the wild, that's a common larva, is that rain is dangerous in canyons. Like if you're ever like in like a canyon section, like I don't know, hiking somewhere like that, that's kind of a dangerous thing. Like if it starts to rain, get out of there because it doesn't have as much water absorption as normal ground does. Like a different section, I don't know. Like, I don't know. It doesn't have the same, you know, I want to see what the hell's out there. It doesn't absorb water. The ground doesn't absorb water because it's not used to it in the same way, I guess. It doesn't have plants that are gonna take the water, something like that. But basically, it doesn't absorb it, and essentially it floods. It floods quickly, and it can be dangerous. So if you're ever like in some, I don't know, like the Grand Canyon. I don't know if it rains in the Grand Canyon, but like it probably does every now and then. Like be in the Grand Canyon, like if you were at the bottom, and let's pretend there was no river in the Grand Canyon, that would be a dangerous spot to be in. Alright, I'm trying to find this ship. Yes, this one. I want to raid the ship. I have been here many times before. One of the first places we raided. In fact, we even have a little home right here. What do I have in here? Anything precious? Llama seed is nice. Well, maybe some microchips would be nice. And or anything else we can find, really. Haven't we unlocked the tier 3 deconstructor? Is that even a thing? Or did we have like a tier 3 flashlight? Do I even have it? Let me double check in my body. The flashlight, tier 3 deconstructor, tier 2 torch. I bet you there's a tier 3 torch. Because I vaguely remember something along those lines. I'm deconstructing stuff that's a little bit useless, if we're being honest. Ooh, that's going to be useful. I wonder what's in there. Something we probably could have had for a very long time, and we don't have it, so I'm looking forward to finding out what's in there. Alright, we are on the upper floor. Right, this one, open fission reactor. We haven't really built something like this, but we have... Is this even... It doesn't even look the nuclear fusion reactor we have. So, I don't know, maybe our tech is better. Lots of plants, some fabric. I like the fabric. The fabric is actually one of the more useful items that we could have hoped to find. Another blueprint. Yes, I knew I left stuff behind. And also, we can power this stuff if we really wanted to. But how? I don't remember putting anything in particular. Oh, nice. Circuit boards. Yes, finally. Oh my god, there's a fake door, whatever you call it. Fake wall. Super alloy. Some seeds. Excuse me. Fertilizer. Osmium rod. Explosive powder. Mutagen, yes. More. You know what? I'm going to put down the less exciting stuff. A Terra tree seed, though, we need it. That means it's like from Earth, right? It's got to be. I'm going to put down the Pesteras and the Shanga, whatever that's called. Oh, blueprint, yes, of course. What do I bring? I think I'm good. I think I'm good. I'm going to give myself 3 spaces. All right, this was so worth it. I'm glad. Anything else that's like a fake wall that's going to break apart? Somehow we got some iron. It doesn't look like we can go to the other spots, though. Maybe a tier 4 deconstructor, who knows? Probably not. But okay, this was an absolute success of a mission. We found so many good tools. Oh wait, is there anything back here? There is! We go downstairs. Oh my god. What's in here? Fabric, yes we need. Iron, okay, I've been here. Clearly I've been here if I dumped all the iron in there. But I will still give it a look just in case there was some stuff that we did not realize was important back then. Kind of like the fabric in a way. Although we're getting our way or finding a way to make fabric. We do have plenty of these seeds. I like how they put it in like a nice layout like that. Makes it feel a lot more natural. Anything you got here? No messages? Okay. And oh my god, look at this oxygen. How long it lasts. Ooh, I saw something. I spy with my little eye. I'm gonna put the iron. A little blueprint. Alright, I think we're good. We've seen almost everything. Alright, let's go home. Time to go home. Did we find any uncommon larvae? Not one. I was a little bit distracted. Are you uncommon? You are uncommon. Perfect. Absolute success. we are packed. Common, rare, common. You know what? Don't care. We're good. Let's go back home. It might even be faster to just fly there, but I'll trust the rover until it can carry us there, and then I might switch. Also, one thing I want to show you guys is how beautiful some of the trees are out here. You're gonna be like, that's bullshit, there's no way they're beautiful. Look at that. Look. Okay, sorry. We're about to get there. They're rendering. We're getting within rendering distance. Look at these beautiful trees. Oh, I'm a little bit thirsty. Sorry. Okay, perfect. Look at these gorgeous trees. They're like spilling over from that red tree biome section that we've recently discovered. It's looking nice. It's looking fresh. And oh, we're down to 1.1 oxygen consumed each second. We're soon gonna reach a 0.0 oxygen use a second. And at that point I might go in there because I believe we have some more exploring to do in that spaceship, but we just couldn't make it happen because we didn't have a lot of oxygen when we went there. I think if we tried to go there now, it would still be like a night and day experience. It would be so much easier. But yeah, maybe at some point later. Let me put some mutagen. Let me put the uncommon larva. And let me scan some of these microchips. Let's see what's in there. No more blueprints. No more blueprints. Nothing really? Okay, I guess we've really, truly got everything. So you know what? You all go here with the money. I'm gonna be collecting the money. Since now we know what it's used for. We got 1,000 Terra tokens. Nice. I'm gonna get this Terra tree. And we can dump some of the items here. But what? I'm gonna prioritize downstairs, I guess. Like zeolite, put it here. Mutagen, microchips, that stuff can all go towards here. Like the fertilizers. Trees can go here. Look how nice of a system we have organized. Like, isn't that nice? It's pretty lovely. Oh, tree. Bacteria go here. Fabric and precious rods. Something tells me we're a little bit full over here. Yeah, it is slightly. You know what? Always time for one more storage locker. Yeah, perfect. Let's try get as much as the quartz as possible, so I can just dump it into that main section. And let's also grab lots of biomass and sulfur, so I know exactly where to dump these as well. We're kind of being selective because the quartz goes up here, no question, as much as it can hold, which is not as much as you might think, I guess. I'm getting those out in preparation for another storage locker. At least I'm giving it some space this time, which is nice. In previous times, I kind of put them all a little bit too squished together, and that was not ideal. So we got 3 uncommon larvas. That's nice. We can make some good bees, like 3 bees out of that. That's gonna be tons of honey. In fact, let me go collect honey. Oh my god, I forgot about it. And out of curiosity, are the beans grown already? Like, are they actually this fast at growing? Well, everything grew, so hard to compare. Also, this squash, like, I appreciate the work you've done so far. I kind of just need beans right now. Humelora tree seed. Isn't that wonderful? I don't know. I have no opinion about the Humelora tree seed, which I don't even remember where we built those. Oh, it's right here. Solus, Lympholia. Clearly the Humelora is the best tree for oxygen generation, but I mean, I want some trees from planet Earth in here. What do we have here? We got some plant rockets. We have plenty of those. Seed spreaders, we have those. We're just gradually getting there. Maybe investing in insects and plants will be the next step forward, but yeah, we have some stuff to grow. So let's get a couple more of these. Where am I gonna put these? This one goes in my belly, and this one goes here. And water, I actually don't kind of need it anymore because we're always pretty close to water. Look at that. We're getting rid of the need for oxygen and water. Like I'm keeping an oxygen bottle just in case, but we don't super need it. And these we'll deal with later. I'm just gonna pick up the stuff for building, making bees, and I think I'll just like have them. No, I don't want that. What do I need to make a beehive? Bioplastic, super alloy bee larva. Bioplastic, super alloy bee larvas. I think we're good. I'm gonna fix those in between episodes or later. But let's dump some of this stuff here, not this one. That's gonna cause some confusion. So bee larvas, how do we get those? Bee larva, mutagen fertilizer. Oh my god, we cannot get these. You cannot get a tier 3 mutagen. But what about silkworms? Yo, wait, I believe I made some silkworms and I don't know where to put them. I'm a little bit confused. Well, I'm gonna make one silkworm, right? So we can see what to do with it. But I do want bees, so uncommon and fertilizer. Actually, I believe there's a bee. Yep, there's one already in there. So go do your thing. I might even build a second one of these. Why not? That might just be a good idea. But you just need super alloy, fertilizer, and bioplastic nuggets. Okay, so fertilizer is like the next big thing that we need. So let me put these away and let's collect tons of, not honey, but tons of this stuff, algae, because we're going to need to use those. So what if okay, how much oxygen, how much are you making now in terms of plants? You're making only 1,000 plants, and the plants I believe are the tier 2 will do about 2,000 plants. So it would be good to upgrade it. But I need some need some algae because that's going to be needed for bacteria. Don't even know what we need for mutagens, but bacterias are important. All right, what do I need to do? Like a tree spreader. What do you want? Zeolite in tier 2. That's a lot of shit. That's a lot of shit. 175 plants a second, really? You even have that one. Oh, so interesting. Oh, we have some plant multipliers and oxygen. Okay, okay, I see the vision. Interesting. All right. Do you have some more honey? No. Okay, a little bit too quick for durability. Right. We have 2 honey. You know what? I'm just gonna put 2 more bean seeds. How 62, where you guys are 46. Yeah, they're growing a fair bit faster. And what do we... Sure, take 2 more. What do I do? What do we want to buy? We got a butterfly farm. Yes, please. We even have some butterflies just hanging out. Wheat seeds. and terra cocoa seeds. I guess those will be useful, but I don't even know where to put those. And the spacesuit, does that look good? It kind of looks nice. But okay, butterfly farm. Tier 2 zeolite and bioplastic nugget. We got 2 tier 2s. Bioplastic nuggets, 2 bioplastic nuggets, and 2 zeolites. I think we can have 2 farms ready to go. I guess I'll put them right here. Because somehow the bees are happy, so I guess they increase insect levels. Yeah, that seems actually, wow, that's a big increase over the insect numbers. So, alright. Let's put them here, I guess. I might deconstruct some of the smaller stuff. And I believe we got some larvas sitting right there in between these 2 domes. And they're cool, they're pretty. I just didn't use them because I was looking for the pretty butterflies. Yep. What's your level? 120, 230? Yeah, I didn't use the 230 one because I liked it too much. You know what? There we go. Because I believe you generate 20 insects and this one generates 75. So having all the white butterflies out here gives us better generation, better efficiency. So that's gonna be nice. Also, these are staying away from the what did you call them? But the bees that are gonna bully them. So they're not gonna bully them. They actually coexist very peacefully, I'm sure. 172 grams of insects each second. That's gotta be making our numbers skyrocket, right? Are we sure? Insects, where is it? It's okay. It's not the best one, but it's doing okay. What about you? Do we got bees? We got bees. Yes. All right, more bees. Or silkworm. I want to see the silkworm. I want to see one. Okay. So silkworm, mutagen, fertilizer. Yeah. Yeah. And I said mutagen, but I meant bacteria sample. Oh, I gotta make like a ton of fertilizer. Sulfur and eggplants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We can make 5. I need 2 more sulfur and I need 9 more eggplants. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Exactly as envisioned. Tell me we can make 5 fertilizers. Open the inventory. Moment of truth. We did it. Oh my god. The calculations. We can do level 1 algebra. Alright. I believe I need some super alloy and sulfur. Is that what I actually need for this? No, we do not need sulfur. I do need fertilizer and bioplastic nuggets. We might need to work on those shrooms soon. But here we go. One more bee. Can we put an optimizer around here? Like, or do we have optimizers that help insect levels? Let me check this optimizer. There's an optimizer we picked up. What do you do? Plant multiplier. There's some with oxygen. You know what? Let me see your optimizers. Do you have some good optimizers for insects? Alright, so you have some cool butterfly that are like insanely good. Frog eggs. Locker storage, a tier 2 locker storage. I don't want like a locker storage. Or is it just good storage? Okay, here. Pressure, heat, plant, and oxygen. None of these are insects. Production multiplier. Generation time from machines that generate items. So I don't think it applies to insects. Energy multiplier. No, but that's cool for eventually. Like for those fusion reactors. And it's only 150%, which is not that insane. Maybe egg multipliers, but again, how much do we have? We have 3,000 tokens? What? Damn, we had a lot of money we found. So what can I get? Do I care about smart fabric that much? Pressure heat. I don't care about these ones. The tree seeds. These are good tree seeds. It will take some trading, but we could get there. Or this stuff that seems purely cosmetic and not that interesting. Like we can build a 3x3, what is it? Living compartment. What is it, this drone? I don't care. I might care later on. What do we have here? Blueprints that are useless. We have unlocked everything. Oh, right. We need this. Why? I don't remember actually. I don't remember why I would need water. So I'm going to put it back. Are you done, sir? Oh my god, I didn't click research. Can you believe it? So annoying. And we got rare, and common ones. What can we get here? You need mutagen and file, whatever. This is a good butterfly. Rare, mutagen, and fertilizer. Alright, let's make some mutagen. Because that's going to be good. Methane, sulfur, and bacteria samples, which is algae and water. I see why I picked up all that algae. In fact, algae is starting to become a very important resource. So, might as well find it and put more of it. Where is the algae extractor? Damn, this takes so much. 2 bioplastic nuggets, which again, damn it, it's so much shit. Let's get some mushrooms. Alright, how many mushrooms do we have? We have 6 mushrooms. What can we do with 6 mushrooms? You're gonna need your own 2 bio. Oh no, wait. So water, magnesium, and superalloy. Okay, so wait, do I need to use water to make bioplastics? That's crazy. Alright. 3 silicon. Right. 1, 2, 3. And 3 water. Which I know where to find. Okay. We're good on this. We're making 3 bioplastics, I believe. Alright, we have 3 bioplastics. So now for 2 algae, I want the other one. 3 bioplastics. Yes. Ish. Do we really need 3? Let's leave the bioplastics. We've been using them quite a bit. Fertilizers, water bottles, magnesium, and superalloy. Magnesium, superalloy. Where's the fertilizer? Fertilizer and a water bottle. I believe we have everything for one more tier 2 water, whatever it's called. Where are you? One more superalloy. We gotta have a superalloy in here. There's no way. The one time we don't have a superalloy. Oh well. Alright, we're good. We're good. Let's put this, and honestly, I'm gonna put it way closer this time because it's quite the swim. I'm gonna put it right behind this little hill. Where are you? Here you go. Can I? Okay, good enough. Do you have stuff already? It looks like yes, actually, which is impressive. Only 90% done. Unbelievable. Do I want a tier 2 tree spreader? I don't know, man. It doesn't seem that interesting. Trash can. Do we have a normal storage locker or a display case? You know what? I might make a display case for a couple items that we found. So what can I use this for? Like, can I go into this portal at some point? Like, fix it up? Is that a thing? That could be cool. Alright, so I mean, the next step seems to be just invest in more insects, more plants, more bees, and just have more of everything. I haven't even checked my energy in a while, but I have to imagine we're not bad on that. We must be kind of good on energy. Yeah, still like tons. Those nuclear fusion regenerators are absurd, and they're like dirt cheap, are they? They are cheap. Not dirt cheap, because a pulsar quartz is not like exactly free, but it's quite cheap. And we got a silkworm. Nice. How do I use you? I probably don't. Rare, common. Alright. What do you use? You use rare mutagen fertilizer. Okay, rare. Fertilizer. And now we need some mutagens, which takes quite a bit, I believe. Methane, sulfur, simple bacteria. Methane, sulfur. Silk generator. Oh my god. Perfect timing. The perfect timing. There you go. Start with this one. Silk generator, so we can start making our own fabric. Lake water collector. I don't need that. Where are you? Here it is. Silk generator. You need 3? What are you talking about? Okay, let me see. What's needed for this guy? 3 uncommon, 3 bacteria samples, and 3 fertilizers. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna go out and look for uncommon boys to join the squad. Here you are. You're common. Knew that. Of course. Sometimes they spawn quickly and sometimes they take a while. Common. But I do see what you guys meant when you like get ready for larva hunting. You're a pale boy. You're uncommon. You're common. You're common. Okay. Yeah, the game recognizes when I'm walking slowly, and then it's like, okay, time to let you get some larvas going on. This looks lovely. Energy, insects, 230%. Yeah, some nice butterflies will be cool. Yo, common. Alright, in the meantime, we're producing those nice butterflies that I'll put in one of those two. Unless we can build another one. Maybe. Tier 2 zeolite bioplastic. I think we have the ingredients for that. That's normal. I'm looking for the pale boy. Pale man. A pale little worm. Very pale. You are not pale enough. Or we want them real dark, like this boy. Let's go. If they're just like normal with their leopard spots, no. We don't want them, because there we go. Second pale boy. I think we're good. I think we found enough larvas that I'm happy. What do I... Oh my god. I could swear I clicked this one. I can swear I clicked it. Alright. Bioplastics. And not bioplastic, I mean just like mutagen shit. Let me get some plants. Let me get some beans. You're 99% ready? Come on. Come on. How long does it take? For 1%. There we go. Let's make plenty of food. You guys are gonna get so scammed. You don't even know it yet. When inventory is full, just send it. Yeah, absolutely. Alright. What am I looking for? Silkworms. Am I? I am so lost right now. I've been running around. Algae, algae. Oh my god. It's been escaping my mind. We're losing it. We need some algae. So, I think I bought some algae and made a bunch of, like, I don't know, bioplastics. I forget what I used them for. Oh, they were just not ready. That's why I didn't pick up new algae. But they should be ready now. They are. Perfect. So, now we're gonna make bioplastics. Imagine being thirsty in the middle of like a lake that you drink. Just because I have to go to shore and click on it. Crazy. Oh, you rare? You're rare. Alright. I don't understand why we're gonna get like a tier 5 of the heat generation. It doesn't super make sense to me. At least not now. Hold on. I gotta eat. And water. Right. Of course. Of course, water. Alright. And now we can make bacteria. Good stuff. I'm gonna put these stuff here. I'm gonna put you here. 2 bacteria samples. You're not the guy I put in there. I see. You have the same recipe. Unfortunate for me. But bacteria sample and fertilizer. I'm gonna put 1 here, and I guess you, and fertilizer. What is that doing there? You, bacteria sample, fertilizer, research. Okay, now it's definitely started. Okay. Let's put the butterfly in there. I mean, let's give it a house. It's 300%. It's pretty good. And by pretty good, I mean really good. And it looks better. Okay, we're not going to judge animals based on their appearance, but one of them I like a little bit more than the other. We're not going to say which, but you guys can probably imagine which one's my favorite. I might... No, I don't think I can build that there, but I can build it right here. Like this. Yeah, nice. That's for you. So you're doing it 83%. Okay. Another uncommon bacteria in fertilizer. Fertilizer. Uncommon in bacteria. So we're going to be ready with silkworm very soon. And what do we need on top of the silkworm? Zeolite, bottled water, and oxygen capsule, which we have. We have the oxygen. I believe I put some water in here, and we need zeolite, which I believe it's upstairs. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna have some silk soon. That's nice. How's the honey coming along? Can I just eat honey? It's only 10 restored health by itself. So maybe I shouldn't. It's just good food. I mean, it combines with the beans and it makes quite good food. So 1, 2, and 3. So let's combine it. Oh, we can make fabric with silk. Oh my god, we are fixing the limits of our creation. What can I buy? Rosea tree seed. That will look nice. Alright. Where are you, Mr. Silkworm? You're here. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's time. It's time to make silk. Do you go outside? No, you go indoors. Specifically indoors. Okay. Can I put you... I'll put you here. Alright. There we go. First step into the creation of clothing. How often do you make stuff? 200 seconds. So every 3.5 minutes you make one. We basically have fabric. Yes, sir. Alright, we got some tree seeds. Tier 2 mutagens. Oh, that's gonna be interesting. Tier 5 heater. Ecosystem. Produces larva. That's actually kind of useful. A better beehive. Vehicle logistics. Interesting. Where's the teleporter? I could have sworn. Oh, it's here. You know what? It might be one of the next big stuff that we unlock. This one's far away. This one's a little bit far. Osmium rods, tier 3 tree spreaders, fusion energy cells. We got some cool stuff going on. Better exoskeletons, drone station, whatever the fuck that does. An aquarium. Oh, that's where we're gonna be able to put like the little water shit. Tier 3 mutagens, microchips. We already have them, but like I get it. Portal generator. What do you mean we gotta generate food portals? Okay. Better backpack, better mutagens, amphibian farm. There's like, damn, this thing is going on forever. And a travel rocket for us to leave. What about here? Oh, we can make lots of animals. Well, I guess like the game is telling us frogs. When the game says animals, it's talking specifically about frogs. And fish, probably. So, alright. Some cool stuff ahead. Interesting things. I might call it quits here, and we're gonna come back maybe with a little bit more, how do we call it? Maybe I'll like farm a little bit so we have more materials ready for next time. Maybe I'll try create some of the biomass stuff so we have it ready instead of like spending time building it. Bioplastic nuggets. We got a new treat coming up. And yeah, maybe we'll spend some time exploring next episode, going towards that part of the map. Let me see. Let me show you. This-ish part of the maps, or this one. I kind of like this part of the map. This part is very cool. There's an osmium farm. Ooh, there's a zeolite farm. Wait, didn't I think we were there? I think we went there. Interesting. We might go there because I don't remember it. But yeah, we might spend some time exploring, looking at better at the world. Tier 3 GPS satellite. Okay, you know what? If there's one last thing I do, maybe it's this tier 3 GPS satellite. If we just have the materials that I can plug and play, basically. What do you want for a tier 3? 2 microchip compasses? No, that's not happening. That's so much work. That is so... okay. Alright, game. Okay, you got me. I'm gonna make it. 2 compasses. What do you take? Oh my god, this is gonna be so hard to navigate. Where's the compass? Silicon, magnesium, aluminum. 2 of these. We need more aluminum still. Okay, now we need 2 silicon. And I believe we have... oh my god. The world is shaky. I need some better atmosphere. I'll tell you that right now. Alright, we need a rocket ship. Which I believe I used to store in here. What else did you want? What are you guys dropping? Are you dropping any useful resources or just being a pain in the ass? Like, that's the real question. Tier 3. Osmium and super alloy rod. Like, you're not dropping anything. Isn't that a... okay, ouch. I got hurt. I'm sorry. I should have shut up. Alright, osmium and super alloy rod. We haven't had an osmium in such a long time. I mean, like, used osmium. Can I eat something here? I could have sworn we had some shitty tier food that I found. I might have dumped it because it was, again, shitty tier food. Alright, much better. And you know what? While I'm at it, there we go. Quick water. Oh, look at that. That beautiful lake. It covered up like that little secret that was there. That's cool. So, like, you wouldn't think to check there, but now it's a thing. Alright. We're building. We're sending this tier 3 out into space. Even more solar panels. Even more research and discovery awaits. Good luck, buddy. Good luck. It's raining. It's raining rockets. Hallelujah. tier 4 GPS setup. This is actually kind of easier, if in a way. Do I have two? Okay, let's do it. Let's just do it. It's there. It's there. 2 super alloys. I don't have it. 2 super alloy rods, a rocket, and 2 circuits. There was one more thing I can swear it was that I'm forgetting about. Oh my god, I don't have a super alloy rod. Are we serious? I'm gonna have to like craft it? That's so expensive. I don't want to. Please, game, don't force me to. Alright. What's the crafting recipe? No, don't get excited. What's the crafting recipe? It's all that shit plus 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Another super alloy rod. I believe we have everything for... Oh my god, it looks so wet. Everything is so wet out here. Oh, another compass. Another stupid compass. Which takes aluminum, silicon, and magnesium. Alright. Silicon, magnesium, and 2 aluminum. 1. Come on. Give me 1 more aluminum. You jerks. You jerks. There we go. There we go. Where are you? There we go. We have everything. It's not even looking good to send a rocket. Like, raining weather, everybody knows you don't send a rocket ship on raining weather days. Like, you wait for the nice clear skies. Why are we doing this? Alright, there you go. Off you go. The best and brightest of the rockets that we got. Goodbye, rocket. It's been nice. I'll miss you. And here we are. Now we can zoom out all the way. Now it is moving so slowly that I think it's like the same level of map. Oh my god, the circle tells us what kind of... What is that? Oh, these are like little farm things? Like, what is that thing? What is that thing? Let me... Is that an item that we have somewhere? It looks like a little thingy with little branches. Biolab. Holy shit, we can build a biolab. Wait, no, we have that. Well, that's actually... that's the one right there. Okay. But, alright, alright. We have lots of stuff. Lots of... I think this is like the whole map. We're going to look at the whole map. I think this line here indicates where shit finishes, shit ends. We've been inside here. That's like the little secret cove section. It doesn't look like there's... It's so odd that they made it... Like, look, they have these little squares. And I have to imagine this is like the end of the world. But then it keeps going a little bit further for extra end of the world. Does it keep going? It doesn't look like we get a third square. What is that? Made with Gemini? Like, why do we have... Like, if you want to tell me north, south, and west, you could have just put it there. Don't just put like a fucking triangle. Whatever. Alright. This is the world. This is the world we live in. It's quite big. It's a lot... It feels small when you zoom out this far, but it's pretty big. Also, I want to check one thing. We're basically moving at the same damn speed. I wish it, like, oh, if I'm going to zoom out all the way, make it easier to, like, move quickly, right? But such is life. We're right here. It's somewhat of a central area in a way. But yeah. Oh, look. This might be like a little opening right here. We might check it out next episode. But anyway, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate everybody who stuck around. This has been a fun adventure. I think we're nearing towards the end, maybe, possibly, potentially. But yeah, I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.